Morning. Trying a new little water today, little day ticket water on the Kent Sussex border. Front Lakes. Giving it a crack. It's just trying something else. You've got to try and get weather starting to turn a bit. Good head of 20s in it, so it's worth giving these little commercials a go every now and again. So, taking the advice off of the bailiff, actually. You've got to listen to local advice, local knowledge on waters you've never fished before. You don't know how true it is, so you don't take it as gospel. You go in with your own ideas, but you've got to try something new. So he suggested that I fish them at least have one rod in the margins. I used to be a run of trees down the centre of the lake. The lake used to be called the Stumps or the Snags or something like that. Well, they chopped a lot of them back, but it's still very, very snaggy in the middle, so it's just people casting over the top of each other and stuff. So turn up the day, blood armed with me Bloodworm X. It's working everywhere I'm taking it, so I've got to keep on with it. So I've got Bloodworm X on 2 rods, and then I've got a single white ice choddy. I'm just that fish down the margin. I see a couple of fish showing down, like bubbling up when we got here. I've had a bream about £3 already, so yeah, it could be interesting. So I'll show you my spots. Got me 2 rods there. I've got one out towards that tree that got blown over in the wind the other week. Oh, sorry, beginning of the week. One just in front of me. Zoom in on that if I can. No, there it is. One probably about 4 or 5 foot off of there. And then I've got the net in preparation. I've actually stuck my 3rd rod in the swim next door. There's no one in there, there's no one around it, so I had a word with the bailiff. He said, yeah, no problem. He said, give it a go. He said, they do get in the margins. So, oh, there's one just topped over there. There's a lot of smaller stuff showing, but every now and again you'll get a bigger lump throw himself out. So, all my rigs as usual. Long hair on the right hand rod there, onto a leg clip with a Bloodworm X bottom bait. Left hand rod there is me combi rig I've shown before, with Bloodworm X called Dust pop up, sorry, and a little bit of hydro. And then the rod over to my far right hand side is a little white ice pop up on a choddy on a length of leg core. So there's me. There's the reels I purchased the other week off of Cartman J on Twitter, also known as J Russell or Jamie Russell. So I've got my bones at last, matched up beautifully with my ESPs. Same over there. So, right, that's it for the time being. I'll hopefully be back with some news and some pics of some lovely big carp. Adios. Afternoon. Right, don't know if you can hear it, but it's died off a bit now, but it's hammering down here. Since this morning, I had that bream. I've had a little Bapleback shaped common. Probably about, I don't know, £6-7. Nothing huge. Still chopping over the spots. I'm getting some really dodgy liners that are actually pulling the line from the clip as well. Got the radio on. Nice little relaxing afternoon. Hiding in under the brolly. So there we go. I think I'm going to have to duck out though and turn the sensitivity on the delts down a bit. It's getting a bit annoying there. There's a lot of wind here today. Very, very windy. I just hope the brolly holds up. Check the weather. Apparently I'm in for a level 1 weather warning. I think about 38-40 mile an hour winds. tonight about around midnight. Whether it happens, it happens. If it does, it does. I'll just try and hold it out. So I haven't been out properly for a couple of weeks, so it's just brightening up a bit now. So hopefully the sun should come through and try and dry it out a bit. So there we go. So question is what do we do next? I've had all my takes on the Blood Boy MX, but more importantly, it's coming Wednesday. The Alpha, hopefully, is arriving. So the Alpha, don't know too much about it, but it's the new bait from Nature's Baits. It's kind of like a beigey kind of darkish, creamy colour from what in the pictures and stuff I've seen. So I'm looking forward to getting my hands on some of that, and yeah, should be interesting. Got another fish to report. Another baseball bat style common, probably I think it was about £12.6 or something. Blind in one eye. Probably character of a fish though, battle scarred and everything. I mean, they live in old trees. I mean, their home is the old tree stumps that run through the middle of the lake. So, I mean, proper warriors though. I mean, they all scrap like mad. I mean, for 13 scraps like that, I'd hate to get 30 in here. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, right. Let's show you the pick. It's now Sunday morning. It got a bit ridiculous last night. I had to bring the rods in. It's called a specimen lake. I haven't had anything over £14 and 2 ounces. I've had 11 carp and a brain now. It's just getting a bit ridiculous. So I'm a little concerned of their branding of this as specimen lake. The 70 mile, the winds last night got a bit dramatic. I had to, it was a bit awkward with the just using the brolly. The brolly took a bit of a battering, but she held up well. So probably going to give it another couple of hours. I think that's it. Nothing major's happening. Nothing big's coming out. A couple of the fish are looking a bit battered and a bit rough. So, I mean, I don't particularly want to slag the place off, but it's a bit misleading when you book onto a specimen lake and you haven't caught nothing, and you've had like 12 fish in 24 hours. And not one of them has been an upper double. It's a little concerning, especially when you're told there's a big head of 20s in here as well. So yeah, it's not good.